Hello and welcome back to Astrobhava and Vedic Secrets, your cosmic doorway into astrology, spirituality, and hidden wisdom. I'm your host Riya, and today I want to begin with a question. Have you ever felt unusually emotional during a full moon or strangely reflective during a new moon? Well, you're not alone. Today we'll uncover how the moon's phases affect our mental health and emotions. A fascinating mix of astrology and psychology. Here's a fun thought. Humans are nearly 70% water, and if the moon can move the entire ocean with tides, imagine what it does to our inner emotional tides. Take a moment right now and reflect. Have you noticed patterns in your mood that sync with the moon cycles? If you're nodding, you are already tuned into lunar wisdom. If not, don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to watch for. In Vedic astrology, the moon represents Manas, the mind and emotions. It governs our instincts, moods, and subconscious. So naturally, its phases, new moon, waxing, full moon, and waning, affect how we feel, think, and even interact with others. Psychologists too have found correlations between moon cycles and sleep patterns, emotional sensitivity, and anxiety levels. So ancient wisdom and modern science are not so far apart here. Let's quickly explore how each phase might play out in your emotional landscape. New moon, a time of low energy but high intuition. You may feel introverted, needing rest, or drawn towards journaling and meditation. So listeners, try asking yourself, what new seeds do I want to plant in my life? Waxing moon. Energy begins to rise. You may feel more motivated, creative, and optimistic. So dear listeners, do your productivity levels go up during this phase? Full moon. The peak of lunar energy. Emotions can intensify, joy, passion, or even overwhelm. It's also when hidden feelings come to light. A quick question for you. When was the last time you felt super restless or emotional on a full moon night? Waning moon. Energy declines. You may feel like letting go, detoxing, or reflecting. Perfect for closure and healing. Think of it. What habits, thoughts, or toxic ties do I need to release right now? Alright, so how do we work with the moon instead of against it? Here are some quick lunar wellness hacks you can try. New moon ritual. Set intentions, journal, and light a simple diya for clarity. Waxing moon. Begin projects, practice affirmations, take small but bold steps. During full moon, meditate, chant mantras, or simply walk under the moonlight to release stress. Waning moon. Declutter your mind and space, let go of grudges, and focus on the rest. In Vedic astrology, your moon sign also plays a role. For example, if your moon is in Cancer, you might feel the lunar phases very intensely. If it's in Capricorn, you may process them more practically. This is why no two people react to the moon in exactly the same way. Your birth chart shapes your lunar connection. So the next time you feel moody, restless, or super inspired, check the moon calendar. You might just realize the cosmos is syncing with your mind. Before we wrap up, I want to address some common questions of our listeners. Do moon phases really affect mental health, or is it just a myth? Yes, lunar cycles have been linked to sleep disturbances, mood changes, and heightened emotions, especially around the full moon. Vedic astrology also emphasizes the moon as the ruler of mind. So both science and spirituality support this idea. Why do some people feel moon phases more strongly than others? Well, it depends on your moon sign and placement in the birth chart. People with strong lunar influence like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio are usually more sensitive to moon cycles. Can full moons cause anxiety? They can amplify emotions including anxiety, restlessness, or sleeplessness. Instead of resisting, use calming rituals like meditation, chanting mantras, or grounding exercises. What's the best moon phase to start something new? The new moon is ideal for fresh starts, setting intentions, and beginning new habits. The waxing moon then supports growth and momentum. Are there specific Vedic remedies for balancing emotions during tough moon phases? Yes. Chanting the Chandra mantra, Om Chandraya Namaha, wearing a pearl gemstone, drinking more water, and performing moonlight meditation are powerful Vedic remedies for emotional balance. That's it for today's journey into astrology and mental wellness, how moon phases affect emotions. If you enjoyed this episode, follow Astrobhava and Vedic Secrets or visit astrobhava.com for more insights into how the stars and planets shape our inner world. Until the next time, keep aligning with cosmos and remember, the moon isn't just above you, it lives within you.